next figure I'm going to talk about is the Christopher Reeve Superman from 1978 Superman movie. You can take a look at the facial sculpt there. And I'm going to admit that I'm a little bit spoiled by the 1/6 scale figures that look absolutely perfect because it definitely looks like Christopher Reeve, but does not have the detailing of the larger figures. So when I first saw the face on there, I was a little bit disappointed. And this, I don't believe, is the face that actually the head that comes initially with the figure. I swapped it out. It has 2 or 3 head sculpts. I can't remember now. Um, Now, I think that they beefed up his body a little bit, not much. I don't know if this is. I don't know that they make bodies specifically for a specific character unless the character's body is unique. So they may have repurposed another one, but it, Christopher Reeve was in great shape, but he didn't have like the super heroic performance enhanced physique of some of the actors today. And actually, even some of the muscular actors have their suits padded. His suit was not padded at all. So he did not look super impressive. Um, so he's maybe a little bit beefed up, but Christopher Reeve was in pretty good shape. It's a very good and accurate. Now, when I first saw the figure, I was like, wait a second, what is up with that cape? The cape doesn't even come up to his. It's hard to tell here, but the back of his knees. It seems exceptionally short. But then when I looked at pictures from the film, yeah, that's actually how it looks. Now, it is somewhat shortened because it uses wire in here. So if it hung flat like it does in the movie where it just hangs down, yeah, it would and if you look at promotional pics, actually it shows a longer cape. So I guess they say, oh no, actually the cape is quite short, and I was surprised at how short it was, but that is film accurate, so I give him credit. The only thing that in here that I think is not film accurate, and that may be just a matter of the difficulty in uh, the the way the suit can would lay. This collar was a little bit straighter across, and they may not have been able to have it look right with this figure being so small. So the collar is not quite right, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt on that and just say it just wasn't possible to reproduce it. But everything else looks fantastic. He's got the little. I mean, it's all a fabric suit, so the little pants, the little underwear on the exterior is separate, kind of a vinyl belt, and so you can see the folds in there showing the actual fabric. So that's really cool. And the boots, they're not removable, but they are a separate piece from the costume there. I love the authenticity of this figure, and I knew this figure was going to be very popular. So I kind of learned my lesson on the 1989 Batman, and made sure I got this one. And this was one that I ordered directly from Mezco because the price from Mezco was better than anything else I was seeing. So even though Mezco charges a lot for shipping, the difference in price was so much that and this one actually I think it was sold out when I bought it on Mezco, but I put myself on the waiting list and managed to get it. And now it goes for a bit of money. I think it's over $200 now for this tiny little figure. He comes with a lot of accessories, but they're still in the box. This figure, I guess they considered it a bit special because it came in a metal tin Most of the figures come in cardboard boxes. So I don't know if this one was more limited or if they just felt this one was special. But I think a lot of people want the Christopher Reeve, particularly people my age who may have seen the film when it came out in the theaters. And I think it's a film that holds up to this day. It's got some issues. Everyone knows that the ending, most people consider it a bit problematic with him reversing time and whatnot. But um, this is a really nice reproduction. If I had an issue, and this is an issue I have with a lot of Mezco figures, uh, so he stands there fairly nicely, but I have him. Well, actually, he looks like he's pretty much standing there, but the ankles on here have almost no movement, and that is so common with these Mezco figures. I don't know why they can't get ankles. Some of the ankles are good, but a lot of them, and in fact, the next figure I'm going to show in my next video has the worst problem of any of the Mezco figures that that I've seen. I kind of now wish I had my computer here because I show the difference between this and the Mego from the 1978s, and it wasn't Christopher Reeve, but the difference in quality in how the suit fits between Mezco and Mego. I don't know of any figure company that creates a better figure with cloth outfits on it than Mezco. I think Mezco is in a league of their own when it comes to that. Now Mezco is coming out with another Superman, and this is sort of the generic Superman. It's not a Superman that's related to any actor. It's just Superman. And I just got an email today saying it's pushed back to 2023 January, so I'll have to wait a bit longer. And they did produce another Superman, but that one has jumped up so high in the secondary market that I'm just not willing to spend that kind of money. One of my favorite superheroes of all time is Captain Marvel Shazam, and that one is expensive, so I gave up on that. I got into Mezco. Um, they had been producing for several years at least before I got into it. So some of the early ones like Black Adam and some other ones I didn't get. And, oh well. But if you like these figures, yeah, this one I think this one was this was about 120 starting. So this one was expensive for a 6-inch figure. But I do like it. It is my only Superman. I'll get another Superman, hopefully when that one comes out.